Morning, welcome to the channel, folks. This morning, I'm going to hop over to Grand Turk for a couple of days. I am going to fly at Caicos Express. I don't know yet what plane I'll be flying on, but I'll be on the 8 a.m. morning flight over to Grand Turk. I'll spend a couple of days. Should be back on Saturday. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to take you along for the ride, and together we are going to rate this flight.
There was once a day that I would pray for you. I'd go and misbehave just so you'd notice too. Sneaking looks up and down from across the room. And damn, what a hell of a view. I feel
So the airport not yet that busy in the morning. People have a habit here of rushing at the last minute to check in. Still pretty early, just after 7 a.m. So I'm going to approach the check-in counter, get my boarding pass, and I will see you on the other side. Get checked in. A little bit slow this morning. But I guess that I'll be soon on my way. You good? Yes, darling. All right, so how are you? So check-in completed here. Heading to the security, and I'll see you on the next side. Through the security, Elizabeth. Say hi to the camera here.
Hello, how are you? Yeah, to the Grand Turk.
Yeah, and we're going to rate the flight. Okay, so we are through security. Process is very easy. I am not sure what plane that we're going to travel on in terms of how many seater. Is it a 19-seater, 30-seater? I don't know. Elizabeth, you do this traveling quite regularly. On a flight like this in the morning, 8 o'clock. What plane we travel on? 19-seater, 30-seater?
19-seater.
19-seater?
Yes.
Okay, so Elizabeth says that it should be a 19-seater, 20 minutes over to Grand Talk, and we'll catch up when I board. So it seems like we have a very long walk here to the plane. Maybe the beechcraft 1900C 19-seater. Let's see. So we're on board here. It's a tight fit. This plane was not really made for for large people at all. I think this is a plane for small persons. Nevertheless, when you get in the seat, it's comfortable. This is the Beechcraft 19C, and the seats are single seats on both sides, 8 rows down, and then in the back there's one seat that can accommodate 3 persons. So I believe that we are getting ready to push back, and the engine has roared, come to life. It's a beautiful day, and probably a beautiful day for flying. So let's get in the air and see what it is like at 7,500 feet for 20 minutes. And it's a full flight. So I don't think there's any vacant seat here on flight.
Lots of people going across probably for business. I believe the House of Assembly is going to be in session today, so we have a few parliamentarians on board. So I'm in good company going across to the other side of the pond, and I suspect that very shortly we are going to take off, and I just hope that it's a smooth flight. So as we were in the air, and you could see we overlooking the beautiful Providenciales. So from my limited research, it seems that well, as you can see, before I get into that, you could see that we have good leg space here. I'm not actually cramped for room. So in spite of the tight tight space, etc., you still have reasonable leg room, so you're not actually cramped. So according to my limited research, Caicos Express started operation probably in 2011 as a private charter airline, and then it expanded into um, passenger airline between Grand Turk, Providenciales, and other islands, and now they do international flights. And in their fleet, they have the beechcraft 1900C, which is a 19-seater plane. They have the Cessna 42C. I think that is a 10-seater. And they have a plane that is the ATR 42 to 50-seater. I don't think that the 46 to 50-seater plane, the ATR 42 slash 500, I don't think that I've ever flown on that plane at all. Understand that the seat layout is 2 on each side. Understand there is a lot of space. It's luxurious, but I never actually flew on that plane at all. Elizabeth, have you ever flown on that flight, on that plane?
No, that flight probably fly to Jamaica and the
So we have arrived in Grand Turk, Jacques McCartney International Airport, and we're approaching the domestic arrivals, where we'll remain at the baggage claim to pick up our luggage, and then we will exit the airport and drive down to Cap Town and go about our business.
So we're at the baggage claim here. It was a very smooth flight, no turbulence at all. Easy landing, no issues, right on time. That is how I really like to fly. The smoother the flight, better for me. So I'm now in front of the airport, having actually collected my bag. So this is what the front of the airport looks like here at the Jacques McCartney International Airport here in Grand Turk, Turks and Caicos Islands. Very sunny day, beautiful day here in Grand Turk. So that's the domestic departure there at Grand Turk.
So the Jacques McCartney International Airport was originally opened by former Premier Michael Mizik on the 12th of February 2024, and it was renovated and officially reopened the 30th of July 2019 by the Honorable Charlie Cartwright Robinson, who was the Premier of the Turks and Caicos Islands at that time. So the flight was very smooth. You could have ride that whole flight without even putting on your seatbelt. One of the simplest flight that I ever done on any airlines between Grand Turk and Providenciales. Elizabeth, what are your views on the flight?
flight was great. The pilots did a good job. And it was very smooth. There was no bumps or nothing like that. So we reached safe.
And if you were to rate it?
I rated 10 out of 10.
Yeah, I would give it a thumbs up too.
Yeah, thumbs up to Caicos
The
Express.
Beechcraft 1900C was a banger. 20 minutes from Providenciales to Grand Turk, flying at an altitude of 7,500 feet. No issues at all. Very smooth flight, very smooth landing. And I highly recommend. And we will see you on Saturday when we take our flight back, from Grand Turk to Providenciales. I'm suspecting that we may be flying in another Beechcraft 1900, and we will also rate that flight for you. But for this one, we'll give it a 10 out of 10. Agree?
10 out of 10. Thumbs up.
Cheers.
I don't really